Hello everybody, I want to show you today about making some little tiny books. So we've got a selection a selection of teeny tiny books that you can make into sketchbooks or diaries or whatever you want. So this is a very simple, nice, fun activity to do. All you will need is a plain piece of paper, a ruler, staples and a stapler, and scissors. Oh, and some pretty paper. You need some pretty paper. So the first thing we're going to do is make the pages for our book. So we take our first sheet of paper and fold it in half. Make sure that you crease it really, really tight with your fingernail. That'll make it easier. We use our ruler. Put your hand on the paper, hold it up and cut it, and this gives it a really nice edge, a bit of a rough edge, but really lovely for your sketchbooks. Fold it again, the same thing again, use your fingernail, stick your ruler in the middle. Is that the middle? It gets harder as you get. Gets harder as you get smaller and smaller. It's like folding pieces of paper. You can only fold it a certain number of times.
You can do 2 at a time maybe, can't you?
Yeah, I'm going to take them apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing 2 at a time here. Next one. You can decide now how tiny you'd like your book to be. So if I fold this in half now, it will be this size. But I quite like the teeny weeny ones. So I'm going to go one more. Same again. Oh, that was good.
That's cool.
Oh, that was a good one, wasn't it? Oh, watch this one, it's not going to do it at all.
Sounds like Ninja.
Ah, yes. Ninja! There we go.
If they intend.
Right. So now we've got, this is just normal photocopy paper. It's like, you know, cheap photocopy paper, but it's very, very nice. I'm quite fussy about paper. I really like nice cartridge paper. So if you're making a posh book, if you want to make a posh one, you can get yourself good. Oh, that's yours, isn't it? It's not mine with the fussy paper. I've got fussy paper, cartridge paper. Or you can use Marco's beautiful, fancy, handmade Indian paper, whatever you want.
Which was given to me by Sue.
Ah, thanks Sue.
From the Northern Tea House.
Lovely. So I'm going to use this very pretty
customer at the Northern Tea House.
Yes. I'm going to use this very pretty paper which has come from wrapping paper today.
It's gorgeous.
And I've just glued it because it's quite thin.
That was from Naomi.
Naomi. It's quite thin, so I have stuck it onto some cardboard. And all I'm going to do now is open my book up and see where the cover of my book would go. And just snip round it carefully. You might find you want to draw it on with a pencil, whatever you want. Then fold your cover of your book. Oh, that's nice. I managed to get the birdie's head.
That's wicked.
That was a pure accident. How lovely. You put your pages of your book inside and then use your stapler, but I recommend having the flat side of your stapler on the outside. It just makes it look a lot neater. And you just need 2 little staples, and it's as simple as that. You've got
a little bit.
A beautiful little book. If you do not have a stapler, which I didn't earlier, you can use a needle and thread like Indigo's done here, and just sew through. If you're doing this, you have to be very careful at the point where you stick the needle through.
Maybe we can do a session on the sewing of a notebook another time.
Another time.
For this one,
keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
Lovely little look. Oh, it's also so pretty. It's got a leaf on that side. Wow. Oh, so
Shall I bring
nice.
it closer so it can see?
No, I think you're all right.
Show it when you go again.
Okay.
I see.
Yeah, you take that. And turn it round so you can see the other side because it's so pretty. That's it. It's that easy. And then it's totally up to you what you're doing there. You could have a secret diary or a spy diary or a sketchbook
Right,
or
a mini novel.
a novel.
A Bronte novel.
Exactly. The Brontes wrote their novels in tiny little books like this when they were children, and they've just sold for about £1 million. So write your novel now, and in years to come you can sell it for £1 million.
Grandchildren could be millionaires.
There you go. So I hope you've enjoyed this. It's very simple, very nice, and lots of fun. And as you can see, once you start making them, you just can't stop. So,
what should we do?
we should. Go on, you're going to say it.
Make sure to like, subscribe, and share.
Bye.
Cut.
And cut.